Ms. Berry, roll call.
Councilman Gillespie.
Here, thank you.
Councilman Holloway.
Here.
Councilman Meza.
Here.
Vice Mayor Seelock.
Here.
Councilman T-Wall.
Here.
Councilman Thompson. Yes. And Mayor Garrett.
Here, thank you. Okay, number 4, approval of the regular council meeting minutes of January the 28th, 2019.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the regular session meeting minutes of January the 28th, 2019 as presented.
Second. Got a motion second, any discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Berry?
Councilman Gillespie.
Yes.
Councilman Holloway.
Yes.
Councilman Meza.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Seelock.
Yes.
Councilman T-Wall.
Yes.
And Councilman Thompson. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Do we have anybody sign up for receipts of petitions or correspondence from the public?
We do not, Mr. Mayor.
All right, moving on to reports, report of the special committee, town officials, town manager, Joe.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. I got one announcement for the citizens. Town's business offices will be closed next Monday, February 18th, in observance for President's Day. Trash collection scheduled for Monday will be collected on Wednesday, February 20th. That's all my report tonight, Mayor.
All right. Any questions on the town manager or the report that he just gave? Hearing none, moving on to the report of the Warren County. Brandy is not here tonight. She'll be here next meeting. Request inquiries of council members. Hearing none. Report of the mayor being none. Do I have any proposals for additional and deletion of items to the agenda? T-Wall. Number 3.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to add to the agenda for our closed session meeting, item number 3, consultation with legal counsel and briefing of staff members and consultants pertaining to the probable litigation, specifically a threatened complaint. I don't think it's bad to take these words or not. Declaratory judgment and petition of writ of whatever against the town. Papa David A. Downs regarding the request of a beer museum that the town off-street parking requirements be waived. For such consultation or briefing of open meeting would adversely affect the negotiation of litigation posture of the public body. Probable litigation, meaning litigation that has firstly been threatened on or which the public body or the legal counsel has a reasonable bias to believe will be commenced by and against a known party pursuant to section 2.1-371A.A.7. of the Virginia.
All right, we have a motion. Can I second?
Second.
Ms. Berry, roll call. This takes unanimous vote.
Councilman Gillespie.
Yes.
Councilman Holloway.
No.
Councilman Meza.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Seelock.
Yes.
Councilman T-Wall.
Yes.
Councilman Thompson. Yes.
All right, number 3 has been defeated. We do not add that to the meeting tonight. All right. Moving on to consent agenda item, roll call vote is required, but we don't have any. Number 8, council approval for request to revise properties for vacant lot on John Marshall Highway, BMW Real Estate LLC. This is the second final reading. Ms. Berry.
Council has received a request from BMW Real Estate to revise the proffers for their property west of 986 John Marshall. The request is to amend the proffers for the property that were approved as part of the rezoning application in 2000. The Planning Commission approved the revisions in 2018, and in December, Council requested the applicant revise the proffers to restrict evening hours for retail uses. The applicant revised the proffers, which now include restricting the store hours to open between the hours of 9 and 6. Council has also requested trees along the rear of the property be replanted with new trees, and an 8-foot vinyl fence be placed along the entire rear property line. Council is requested to affirm on its first reading the revised proffer statement submitted by BMW Real Estate for the vacant lot.
I move that council adopt on its second and final reading a revised proffer statement submitted by BMW Real Estate LLC, owner of 1.68 acres, a vacant commercial lot located to the west of 986 John Marshall Highway. Include the following 2 conditions. 1, that at the time the property is developed, the existing evergreen trees along the rear of the property shall be removed and replanted with new trees that comply with the specifications of Town Code 156-5. and 2, an 8-foot opaque vinyl fence be placed along the entire rear property line.
Second.
Motion second, any discussion? Ms. Berry, roll call.
Councilman Gillespie,
Yes.
Councilman Holloway,
Yes.
Councilman Meza,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Seelock,
Yes.
Councilman T-Wall,
Yes.
and Councilman Thompson.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to council appointments for the Urban Forestry Advisory Commission, UPAC. Ms. Berry.
Council is requested to appoint a new member to the Urban Forestry Advisory Commission. Council adopted the ordinance amendment on January 28th to add the sixth member to UPAC.
Take a motion, please.
Mr. Mayor, I move the council appoint Jason Lamb to the Urban Forestry Advisory Commission, UFAC, to a 4-year term ending December 20th, 2023.
Second. A motion second, any discussion? Ms. Berry?
Councilman Gillespie,
Yes.
Councilman Holloway,
Yes.
Councilman Meza,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Seelock,
Yes.
Councilman T-Wall,
Yes.
and Councilman Thompson.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Vice Mayor, you take us into close, please.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, a motion to go into closed meeting. I move the council convene and go into closed meeting for the following purposes. 1, consultation with legal counsel employed or retained by public body regarding specific legal matters, specifically legal mechanisms relating to handling potential debt service related to prior and current budget years with respect to the Economic Development Authority, requiring the provision of legal advice by such counsel pursuant to Section 2.2-3711.A.8 of the Code of Virginia. Item 2, consultation with legal counsel employed or retained by public body regarding specific legal matters, specifically legal mechanisms related to handling potential future debt service related to current and future budget years with respect to the former Afton Inn building, requiring the provision of legal advice by such counsel pursuant to Section 2.2-3711.A.8 of the Code of Virginia.
Second.
Motion second. Mr. Berry, roll call.
Councilman Gillespie,
Yes.
Councilman Holloway,
Yes.
Councilman Meza,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Seelock,
Yes.
Councilman T-Wall,
Yes.
and Councilman Thompson.
Yes.
Thank